Yo, what's up, guys? Oh my gosh, we are back. I didn't stream yesterday, but the day before, we hit our esports play. We also hit a nice little 5 flex. And again, if you include a star, we included Kyrie. You get a nice little 10% payout boost on your slip. But anyways, let's build some plays. We don't got much time until the game start. So I figured, are you fucking kidding me, bro? So Underdog Fantasy logged me out. But anyways, I should have it on my phone. So let's just go here. And let's start building a slip. So let's go over to Underdog Fantasy. And they have a free square on Caitlyn Clark, which is awesome. And again, Underdog, they recently added 6-pick flex plays. So if you build, a 6-pick flex play on PrizePicks, you'll see. PrizePicks, whatever. Because we included a star, we get a payout boost. So it looks like they're making Drew a star for Game 3. He had a fucking incredible... Dude, who would have thought? Drew Holiday, but... Fuck, man. This series may be really boring, but we'll have to see. But anyways, Underdog, long story short, they added payouts, kind of payout increases compared to PrizePicks for 5-pick flex plays. They're only limited, or 6-pick flex plays. If you go 5 for 6, you got to... Bro, they're already bumping shit. We haven't even bet anything yet, man. They're already bumping things. But regardless, let's see if we can build something on Underdog Fantasy quickly. So the first play we have, what do you guys think? Is Derek White, and it would be nice if I could log in on my computer, but whatever, is we have Derek White. Bro, now it's bringing up all the White Sox players. But what we can do is we can just do a nice little maybe 3-pick entry to kind of start out this slip. So we have Derek White over 13.5 points. Do people like this? Everyone on the Celtics can fucking score. But Derek White over 13.5 points, kind of, it seems like Underdog is a little stale. PrizePicks has his line at, close game. It looks like it's going to be, at least according to markets. But you can see all the other sports books have Derek White's line in general. PrizePicks, FanDuel, they have his line at 14.5, better 14.5. So we're getting some good value. And the books with his line at 13.5 have the over heavily favored. So maybe we go with that. Derek White over 13.5 points. Do people like it? But let's build this slip quick. So hopefully you can see my phone. Again, they logged me out of my computer. But anyways, let's see what we got. So on Underdog, we get the same payout if we take Whites over or under. It's not like there's a difference in payout. It's not like there's a difference in payouts. And then it's the same thing here. We have Tyler Soderstrom under half of a base. You have hundreds of books setting MLB player prop lines. They all have his under heavily favored. And did they already fucking remove that? And it's already gone. You can see it's literally gone. Now they just have his hits plus runs plus RBIs. So annoying, bro. But anyways, we have Dylan Cease over 1.5 earned runs. So whatever. I mean, we can go with that. Where's earned runs, man? Where is earned runs? Or did they already bump that shit too? So they may have already bumped it. I mean, Underdog Fantasy, it looks like they already bumped it. So insane, but we have Derek Jones over half of a steal. So let's take a look at this. So we have Derek Jones. Do they still have the steal line? So this would be our 3-pick entry on Underdog. So we have Derek White over 13.5 points. Derek Jones steals, and then the Caitlyn Clark free square. And again, I put everything in the live stream tracking sheet. So we want to play that as a straight-up entry. And let's just get it in. Dude, what are you talking about? Man, Underdog may do the same thing where when I have the streaming software running, I don't know what it does, but let's see if I take out my phone, if it lets me bet it. Sometimes when I have my phone connected and I'm streaming, some of these books are just janky. But anyways, they take it. They only gave me a max bet size of $10. So hopefully you guys were able to get it in. Should we do PrizePicks next, or what book do you guys want to look at? What up, boys? So we have solid value on all these plays. Again, PrizePicks has Derek White's line at 14.5 points. He's gone over, 4 out of the past 5 games. The Celtics look really good. They got it clicking. And we got our Caitlyn Clark promo in. PrizePicks. Do you like Dylan Cease strikeouts today? What odds? I mean, everything depends on the price. What odds are we betting it at? What price are we betting it at? What line are we betting it at? But anyways, man, let's see what we got. So this is just for $10 Underdog gave me. Again, ideally on Underdog, we want to be playing 6-pick entries. But, you know, for the promo, whatever, we'll just lock it. Dude, is it gone? So now it looks like the best line you can get is Derek White's line on DraftKings. Looks like Underdog Fantasy already moved it, which is fucking annoying. But, you know, that's just kind of how it is. So should we do a prize pick slip for the people? We can try to do another underdog slip later. I mean, was everyone able to get that in? Was everyone able to get in the promo play? 8.5K's Demon on PrizePicks. Why does Underdog have Bob at 25.5 saves? Who are we talking about? Let's see here. Player saves. Do they have another promo going on? So if we look at NHL player saves, someone's saying in the chat, why do they have his line at 25.5 saves? It looks like a lot of these books have his line at 24.5. Yeah, Hot Streak has his line at 26.5. So, I mean, Underdog's a little higher than PrizePicks if you're looking at NHL Stanley Cup. Bobrovsky saves, like Underdog has his line at 25.5. Maybe a tiny bit of value on the under. Other books 24.5, PrizePicks 25. But actually on Hot Streak, you can get his line at 26.5. So they seem to be the ones fucking up. I'm limited pretty heavily on Hot Streak, but if you want to play that line, I mean, under 26.5, all the other books have that at 24.5. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. But it's not that popular of a sports book, so whatever. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time on it. But anyways, let's see if we can do a PrizePicks play. A lot of people got a promo. I didn't get shit, man. Did everyone else get a free $20 slip? I don't know why I don't get this shit. I don't have a free $20 slip, but I think some people got it. So that's annoying. But let's see what we got. Let's see what we got on PrizePicks. Let's build something. Or should we do better first? Maybe we do better first, man. Because what I was going to say about better, I mean, I already gave out some plays for it. But if you take a look at better, what's kind of nice about it is, where is this shit? So if we pull up better, dude, these breaks in the NBA games are brutal, man. We don't have game 3. Dude, the NBA may be over on Friday. That's fucking depressing to think about. But anyways, on better, they have a $10 protected MLB play. If you can see my screen, they also have a free square on Kyrie. Granted, I already gave out plays for both of those, but there's some really good value on better. So, for example, if you look at the first play, and again, you want to stock down, fucking follow her, bro. The hot girl at the bar, and sometimes better, that's the book with value. Sometimes, you know, it's PrizePicks. But you can see here, PrizePicks, they only have demons and goblins. They don't have a regular line for Dakota Hudson. On better, they have his line at 3.5, which is beautiful because all the books have his under super heavily favored. Minus 150, 1.5 to 1 betting favorite to go under. So let's just see if we can build a slip real quick on better. And again, like maybe I'll add in an NBA pick, but if you haven't already used this promo on better, $10 protected MLB play, I mean, just ignore any, you know, any NBA plays I throw in. But anyways, we got the first play. In the Rockies game, Dakota Hudson under 3.5 Ks. Do people like it? So obviously checks out from a value perspective. All these sports books, you know, treat him as a source of information. They all have his under heavily favored. You can see in the line movement charts, sometimes it's based on like lineup news, injuries, whatever. But like, you know, all the books have kind of ripped towards his under. Like if you look at Sleeper right here, I mean, his under's just been hammered. So maybe he's facing a lineup that puts the ball in play more. Maybe it's weather. I mean, you know, we never know exactly why these books are moving around their lines. But anyways, I want to move quick just so I don't miss anything. So then we got Carlos. That play I don't mind either. I mean, Dakota Hudson, bro, he's going to get fucking shelled. He's gone under 4.5 strikeouts, under 3.5 actually in 4 out of his past 5 games. So like it seems like a low line, but the value's clear as day. But anyways, let's go to our next play, which is going to be in the Yankees game. Where's Carlos, bro? So we want to take under 5.5 hits allowed, right? And again, like this line, my assumption is just not fucking available on PrizePicks. These cheap motherfuckers bumping things so quickly, you know, they don't even have a hits allowed line for him. Or they have it up, but they have it as a goblin. He's gone under 4 out of the past 5 games. Checks out from a value perspective. All the books have his under heavily favored. So now we're fucking cooking, bro! Now we're rolling, man. Oh, shit, dude. So this is lit. So what we can do next is we can go to the White Sox game. And we have Eric over 17.5 pitching out. So to get to 6 innings, all the books have that over heavily favored. You can actually see Pinnacle has it at almost minus 200, 2-1 favorite, 2/3 to go over. And then let's just go here. And again, if you haven't included the Kyrie free square, now's a good time to do so. But if you look at Kirk, dude, this plays sexy. Alejandro Kirk, minus 155 favorite to go under. Huge fucking favorite to go under. Big favorite to go under. So that's really good value. And it also pairs well. Nice little, correlation, like taking 2 hitters on the same team, both to go under with this play. So what we can do is we can just run this as a 5-pick flex play. Fucking go. So we got in our Caitlyn Clark promo, and then I just locked in a better slip, which you can see right here. And you can see they tell you your max bet size on the app. But what's crazy, man, is on Better, the optimal slip type is 5 or 6 pick entries. So I already have a 5-pick entry now. But what we can do is if we want to get an NHL sweat in, is we have Draisaitl over 2.5 shots on goal. I think this was a goblin on PrizePicks, so a reduced payout. But same strategy, different sport. You can see Leon's over, right? The market has his over heavily favored. And again, these books, even if you don't use Bet Online, a pretty sharp offshore book, it's a source of information. They're telling you yo, this guy's, whatever, a big favorite to go over. So what we could do is it's kind of shitty, but it's a way to get around these limits. Is if they're going to limit you to $100 a slip. Fuck, dude. I meant to play that with insurance. God damn it, bro. Fuck, bro. So I meant to play that with insurance, and I didn't. But 6-pick entries, you ideally want to play as a dynamic play. But I'm fucking stupid, dude. So that would have qualified for the risk-free MLB bet. But again, dude, there's some really good value, actually, just in the NBA. So Derek Lively, for example, under 13.5 RAs. Or sorry, points plus rebounds, not RAs. PrizePicks has his line lower at 13. He's gone under both games in the series. He hasn't maybe gotten as much playing time as people were expecting. But you can see just right off the open, his under has been hammered. FanDuel's dropped his under 13.5 points plus rebounds to being a heavy favorite. Again, I've already used that Kyrie free square. Dude, why am I so stupid, man? Why am I fucking stupid? Because I meant to play that as a 6-pick dynamic play. But whatever. I fuck things up sometimes. Fuck up relationships. Fuck it all up, bro. But anyways, we got our play in. So this is a 6-pick flex play. Flex play, insurance play, whatever. But what do we think? Who's chalking this slip? So they're not bumping anything, which is nice. And again, if you don't want to wait until Wednesday, I fucking love the NBA Finals, although it's been really boring so far. Draisaitl was what I meant to include. Over 2.5 shots on goal. Anyways, what book do you guys want to look at? Alex, go fuck yourself. What are you talking about, bro? Alex, any WNBA plays? How many units are you up this year? 1 billion, bro. I'm up 1 billion fucking units. My unit size is 10 cents. Anyways, I hate the word unit, but whatever. How much money are you up? I want to talk about fucking money, dude. I don't want to talk about units. How much fucking units are you up? But anyways, shit, bro. Dude, do we want to fade Caitlyn Clark, man? Let's do a PrizePick slip. Again, I didn't get shit for free, bro. Schneider will chalk. People don't like my Schneider play. I mean, it is nicely correlated. Schneider under half of a single. Why aren't you bumping anything? Dude, it's always strange when they're not bumping anything, but it's also nice because what you can do is just be a little shitbird like me. That's what my dad used to call me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. But anyways, you can just they say, you can see here, these books try to limit you because they're fucking dickholes. Max entry amount, $100. So if you just keep switching out one of the plays, playing a 5 or a 6-pick entry, you can keep getting down more action. But that's just me being, a little shitty, man. But it's beautiful. Get some action in for tonight. That is one fat motherfucker. Named after a country. But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's see if we can build a PrizePicks slip. Let's go. Let's go. So let's see if we can do a PrizePicks slip. How do we feel about fading Aaron Judge tonight? I assume that's going to be a touchy topic, but what about Caitlyn Clark? Under 30 PRAs. I mean, she had 30 points last game. She had a great game. But do we want to fade Caitlyn Clark? Do people like it? So if your recollection serves you correctly, I got her under 25.5 points plus rebounds. Where's her line now? She's down to 23.5. So I gave out some excellent value last night. I was on top of it, bro. And again, like, I hate PrizePicks. They've already bumped some of these lines. I mean, where's Kyrie? Is his rebound line still 3.5? No, these assholes removed it. They moved him up to 4. So again, you know, I try to give out the best possible picks, but sometimes these books are just like, yo, Alex, take this dildo, shove it up your ass. You fucking suck. We're bumping this shit. And it's like, dude, what did I ever do to you, man? The fuck? But anyways, let's take a look. So Caitlyn Clark under 30 PRAs. People like fading Caitlyn Clark. What are we feeling? What are we feeling, man? Someone give me a reason to not fade Caitlyn Clark, bro. So we got Caitlyn Clark PRAs. Let's check out the lines. I mean, like, Underdog, lower. Sleeper has her line at 28.5. These other books, 29.5 with the under favored. 28.5 on Bovada. I mean, 28.5 with her under favored on FanDuel. Like, this play seems very attractive. She went under the first game. Caitlyn Clark going to get all the calls from the refs. Caitlyn Clark's going to get all the calls from the refs, according to someone. Yo, do you guys like the pick or not? I need some affirmation, bro. I'm like a lonely fucking girl. I'm needy. How do we like the play? Damn, bro. Caitlyn Clark under 30 PRAs. So again, all the other books in general have her line lower. Even if you don't use FanDuel, there's only one WNBA game tonight. Like, I'm trying to get into the WNBA, but like, there's never any games. They don't play that often. But you can see here, Caitlyn Clark, even if you don't use FanDuel, $10 billion company, taking tens of millions of dollars in bets, better data feeds than you, better models than you. They're telling you, hey, her line should be at 28.5 and the under should be favored. And then you have a bunch of other books telling you the same thing. So obviously her under seems like pretty attractive value. Bro, why does there have to be so much value on Underdog Fantasy? Because I got to log back in. But I don't want you guys to see my password. But anyways, another thing I was going to say is, ideally what we want to do is include a player with a star. So ideally we can find on PrizePicks like one of these, you know, it's kind of annoying because it's far, but again, if you include a player with a star, you get a 10% payout boost. So ideally we can include a player with a star. So who are the fucking stars? We got Drew, we got Tatum, and then we got Kyrie. How is Luka not a star, bro? Is Luka still not a star? This is fucking racism in its finest degree, dude. So Luka's not a star. Luka's not a star, according to PrizePicks, so they don't give you a payout boost, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but... And Jaylen Brown is not a star either, so we got 3 players that we can choose from. Man, how do we feel about Drew? Over 12.5 points. He went off last game. We think Drew's going to go off again. It's the best possible play. And again, even if there's not a ton of value on it, like, we want to include a player with a star. He had fucking 26 points last game. He's gone over 4 out of the past 5 games. And, you know, if you look at books like, where does FanDuel have his line? You know, FanDuel has his line at 12.5, but they have the over favored. You know, they're telling you through their odds, hey, you know, we have his line at 12.5, but we think the over is slightly favored. Yeah. But anyways, that's one option. Do we like Drew? Yes, over, no. Give me your dealer's number. What are you talking about, man? I'm not giving you my fucking dealer's number for shit, bro. Anyways, I'd rather play Aaron Judge fantasy score on Underdog, but I'm not logged into Underdog right now. So let's get fucking paid, dude. How do we feel? Yo, what do we think about fading Dylan Cease? Under in fantasy score? What do we think about fading Dylan Cease? He's gone under 5 out of the past 5 games. Where does Underdog have his line? Why did they log me out, man? How do we feel about fading Cease? Anyone have a strong opinion? So on Underdog, some of these books like ParlayPlay, some of these smaller books, they calculate fantasy scores in very different ways. But you can see Underdog has his line lower at, 41.5. PrizePicks 42.5. Values on the under. Definitely don't want to be on the over. Granted, he's playing the fucking Athletics. The Connecticut Sun are undefeated. Fade Caitlyn. Let's fade Cease. So people like it. So we got 3 picks, but we need 2 more. And, dude, I've said this before, but for anyone who doesn't listen to my live streams often, I get it, dude. I'm fucking annoying as shit sometimes. But, is if you take League of Legends players on the same team, like, that's positively correlated. Again, like, PrizePicks will try to add a payout shift, or they will add a payout shift. If you try to add too many players from the same team, they add in these payout shifts. Like you can see, it says payout shift right there. But I'm only including 2 players. Oh, 1, 2. So that would be positively correlated. And again, like, bro, I want to bet on this kid. I want to bet on him, dude. I hope he does well in life. I hope he's gets all the bitches, bro. But again, like, these 2 plays are going to be positively correlated. If Doggo goes over, Quing Tian is more likely to go over. It's kind of like pairing Kelsey over in receiving yards, Mahomes over in passing yards. If one guy goes over, the other's more likely to go over. And again, PrizePicks gives you fixed payouts, the same payout if you take his over or his under, so we want to be on the over. But anyways, I got to shut the fuck up and let's get this slip in before they bump anything. So this is going to be the play. Is anyone tailing me? Should I post the link, or do you guys not need links anymore? Someone said the links aren't working, so I don't have to post the links if anyone doesn't want links anymore. Nobody needs a link? Anyways, I'm just fucking around. I'm getting the link. I just need my computer to load, bro. So anyways, links in the chat for whoever wants to tail it. Links in the chat. Let's ride. Don't worry. I'm actually getting in the link. So we got Caitlyn Clark under 30 PRAs. I mean, yeah. Anyways, so we got Caitlyn Clark under 30 PRAs, Drew over 12.5. I know it's not until Wednesday, but we get a 10% payout boost. Like, you want to be including players with stars. Cease under fantasy score, and then we got two esports plays. That's crazy, dude. I want to be named after a city. But let's move on. Oh my God, bro. So all the values on better right now. I mean, we already went through some plays with some of these, but let's see what other books we can look at, dude. So let's see what other books we got. Is there anything on Fliff? How do we feel about fading the Florida Panthers? Florida Panthers under 2.5 team total has some value. I mean, how do people feel about fading the Panthers tonight? Under 2.5 team total. What was the score on, was it 2-0 or 3-0? Or 2-1? What was the score in game 1? NHL game 1. So it was 3-0 in game 1, so this would have lost. But on Fliff, it only includes regular time, so it doesn't include overtime. So if it's 3-3, or if it's 2-2, it goes into OT, your bet already cashed. It's only regular time on Fliff for these. And again, there's so many fucking books we could look at in these streams, but I try to focus on the books, whatever people want to look at. Yo, we got a Nerfy, bro. Yo, whoa. So we got a Nerfy, actually, in the Blue Jays game. Check this shit out for my FanDuel people. I mean, literally, FanDuel has the over favored. Every other book has the under heavily favored. So it's like, yo, FanDuel, what are you doing, man? Honestly, it's 2 of these Nerfies. You could parlay these together. The Orioles-Rays game, and then this one has really good value. The Blue Jays game, the Nerfy. So let's see right here. Where is this shit, man? So if we go to FanDuel, what game was this again? I already forgot. I'm fucking excited, but I want to get it in before the line moves. If you want to ride these, guys, you got to be fast, dude. You can't let them go. You can't let him go, dude. So here it is, but this is at minus 105. What I've noticed about FanDuel is it's a little strange. They're a little fucking stupid because this is the same bet. 0 runs first inning and then under at minus 104. Like, those are the same bet, right? Like, I don't know why the odds are different. So anyways, you can't even see it on my screen. Now you can. Like, they're the same bet, but the odds are different. But the value is undeniable, man. Look at that shit. Minus 104. FanDuel's the only book with the over favored. Every other book has the under as a big favorite. So it's like, yo, that play seems quite attractive. So let's just see if I can get it in. And then we can look at whatever book people want, man. Do we think we're going to be able to get in an underdog slip if I try to build an underdog slip, or do we think they're going to bump that shit too fast? But anyways, let's see how long FanDuel takes to move this. I'm a little surprised they haven't. And is it gone? Did they move it? Anyways, hopefully you guys are able to get it in. But let's see if we can do an underdog slip or something like that. Real quick. Before kind of moving on. So I've said this before, but usually, like, you know, sometimes for tomorrow morning, it's like only 2 books have posted esports lines. So even though there's a discrepancy between 2 books, like, you don't have high confidence in your edge because you only have 2 books posting lines. So it's not really clear, like, okay, you know, what book is kind of fucking up. But take a look at Aaron Judge, right? Like, fantasy score. PrizePicks has his line at 10.5. Underdog has him at has him at 11.5. How do we feel about fading Aaron Judge? They're playing the Royals tonight. You assume every degenerate is on his over every night, fucking leading the league in home runs, I think by 4 home runs. Do we like fading him? Aaron Judge under 11.5 fantasy points. So a home run is only kind of crazy. Well, yeah, a home run is 10 points. So if he goes yard, this bet's lost, but because, you know, you get an RBI too. But anyways, let's see what we can find. So let's go back here and let's see what we can find, man. So let's see if we can do an underdog slip. And again, if they end up bumping things quick, I'll move on. But sometimes I like to look at it. So the second play we have is Spencer Arrighetti under 5.5 Ks. Where does PrizePicks have his line? So again, on Underdog now, they're giving us the best payouts. On 6-pick flex plays, does PrizePicks have his line at 5? Oh my God. Dude, that's crazy, man. Look at what we're doing to this poor sports book. That's crazy. I hope, was everyone able to get it in? That's crazy, man. Judge isn't playing. Can you scream? What are you talking about? Aaron Judge isn't playing? The intern bumper making me work today. Yo, Aaron Judge isn't playing? Arrighetti's bumped. Underdog gonna get sued by California. So Aaron Judge isn't even fucking playing, apparently. What the fuck, man? Thanks for pointing that out, whoever's in the chat. What are we doing, guys? To be determined. So it looks like he's to be determined. Judge is playing. What the fuck? I'm going to snort a few lines in honor of you. Well, thanks. Juan Soto, Aaron Judge has the night off. Bro, this guy does not look like a real reporter. Max Goodman. Bro, this guy looks like a fucking... This guy looks like the account manager for the fraternity. Max T. Goodman, Twitter. Aaron Judge is not playing. Is this a trustworthy source? Anyways, maybe what... Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking gosh. Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. So... Oh, my God, dude. So, Sleeper... Let's see. The problem with Sleeper is they just bump things quickly, bro. They bump things quickly. But let's go. So let me just show you what we got cooking. And again, I'm not sure if they're going to end up bumping this because these plays look insanely good. But if you want to try to tail with me, let's see if we can get this in. Fuck! Dude. I hate when these apps are janky. So Brett Wisely, over half of a run. hit this. So you want to hit this with Tatis. So let's go here. And please move quick if you want to tail. I know people are going to be mad at me if this shit ends up getting bumped. This is what we want. Your pick involving Brett Wisely is expired. What are you talking about, dude? So this is the problem with books, bro, is if there's good bets, they may move. No, it's still available. Give me that shit. Bro, what the fuck, dude? It's not expired, man. Fuck! So anyways, I've said this before, but sometimes these books, they just, oh, your pick's expired, whatever. Like, they'll do anything to try to prevent us from betting the good shit. So what do we have? So let's see if we can take his hits line, minus 156. So let's just go here quickly. So 1.62x payout means minus 161 odds. Do we want it? Do we want it? Do we want it? Or do we want his singles line plus 121? So maybe I'll take that. And let me just show you what I got cooking here. Let's see if they take it first. They may have just completely made this player inactive. So you can see, I mean, I'm trying. It says your pick involving Brett Wisely is expired. Which I don't know why that would be the case because they're fucking up all his lines. Like you can see Brett Wisely over 1.5 bases. They have at plus 168 when every other book has this like plus 130-ish. So they're fucking it up. But, I mean, it doesn't matter if they're not going to let you place the bet. But also, I don't want to waste a bunch of your time if they're not going to fucking take the bet, dude. So let's see what other books we can find. So let's go back to Underdog, and let's see if they bumped anything. And did they already bump Spencer? Did they already bump him down to 5? Where was his line here? So PrizePicks has his line at 5. Underdog, I think they already bumped him. Yeah, dude, this is the account manager for a fraternity. Yeah, for sure. For sure. But anyways, let's see what else we can find. Man, these shit fucks. But anyways, let's go here. And what did we want to do, man? So a lot of value on Better. That's kind of the book with the best value right now. Judge isn't playing. Caitlyn Clark, we already hit her. You know, I do like the value on, like... You know, I don't want to take her under 29.5 PRAs. We just bet her under 30 on PrizePicks, so that doesn't make a ton of sense. It's a handsome cookie. But, is there anything we want to lock in on Underdog? Let's see, man. Otherwise, we may got to do another PrizePicks slip, which is crazy just on how fast they bumped the last one. But hopefully, you know, people were able to get it in. But what I've said about Underdog is sometimes they have some good value that is really good. So, for example, sometimes in tennis and shit. So let's just take a look. Let's get rid of the main sports. Let's just see what we got in tennis going on. Because then we're going to get a little fucking creative here. So, for example, Arthur Phils, over 12.5 games won. I probably wouldn't want to play this in a 3-pick entry. Fuck you, Underdog, or Sleeper. So, anyways, let's go here. Fucking shit, fucks. So, anyways, we have over 12.5 games won. And you can see market has this over heavily favored. Pinnacle, minus 132. FanDuel, minus 134. Like, you may not know anything about tennis, but we know his over is heavily favored. Here, another one, like over's heavily favored, but let's see if we can find anything else that's more attractive. You always want to find the most attractive dudes to ride, so let's see what else we got cooking here. So where is Tatis's fantasy score line on PrizePicks? So they have him at 9, Underdog has him at 10. Obviously, he's been hot. But that means it's a good day to fade him. Everyone's taking the over. His line's probably overinflated. They already bumped the Spencer Arrighetti pick, which is annoying, but that's just kind of how it is sometimes. So we're going to take Caitlyn Clark under 18.5 points. And there's always some good esports value. So you look right here. Oh, whoops, that's supposed to be an over. Snappy over 11.5 headshots. Like, usually you can find some pretty good line discrepancies in esports to kind of round out slips, something like that. So you can see here, like, Hot Streak has his line at 12.5 with the over favored. I mean, the over is also a -173 favorite. PrizePicks has his line at 12, so it's like, okay, seems like there's pretty solid value on that. And we need to finish off our slip, though. And please don't bump anything. So we have Paddock under 33.5 fantasy points. So now I got 5 picks total. Hopefully you can see them. Again, we already hit our first 6-pick entry, which I was pretty excited about. What is your name, ho? Botik. Is that a dude or a girl? Botik Vendajups. Over 22.5 games. So 6-pick entry. Oh my God. They're giving me a max bet size of $250 on this. So let's see if they take it. And again, it's going to do this fucking error, man. So we have Paddock under fantasy score. Phil's over 12.5 games won. What are you talking about? Did they already move something, man? So it looks like they already removed the esports pick. So they already bumped the esports pick, which is frustrating. I mean, it's always frustrating when a book bumps lines, but it looks like that's gone if you search for it. So we have Snappy. You know, you can see it's just gone. So I'm not trying to move slow. Some people bitch in the chat, why are you moving so slowly? It's like, dude, I got to find 6 picks on my phone, and they're bumping things. But on the bright side, we have walks. So this would be the slip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $500 max? No way they're going to give that shit to me, dude. We are having trouble determining your location. So now they say you have a max of $100 on the MLB. So let's try this. And let's just see if this works. I mean, I just want to... You've hit your $100 limit on Caitlyn Clark because you played the promo. Please reduce to 90. Such a fucking stupid app. But anyways, this would be the play we wanted to lock in. Again, Underdog's tricky on streams. I feel like they move things due to volume, just like how many people are betting something, but whatever. And again, you want to play them with insurance. If you go 5 for 6, PrizePicks only pays you out 2x. On Underdog Fantasy, they're giving us a 2.6x payout, which is kind of nice. Kind of nice. So what do we have so far on this stream? We have Underdog. We got some better slips. We got a PrizePicks. Now we have an Underdog Part 2, and this is a 6 flex for $90. Yeah. So we got another one. I hate this book, man. So anyway, sorry if I've ignored you in the chat. It's a fine line between trying to move quick and lock in these plays so we can all get in some value and then fucking reading. Over 22.5 games sprayed, and then we got under half of a walk. Anyways, Underdog's kind of a waste of time on the stream. All the homies hate Underdog. I locked the 5 flex dam. Intern bumpers here, so it sounds like they already bumped things. Anyways, okay, so no more Underdog on these streams. Hold me to it. You guys got to hold me accountable. I mean, people are like, yo, I want the Underdog play, but then, we're going to miss out on fucking other books. Fuck, man. Juan Soto, over half of a run. That's a good replacement play, and then if you could switch out Clark under 29.5 PRAs. But anyways, they're fucking bumping everything, man. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. So one thing I was going to say is... What did I want to say, man? Did ParlayPlay have a promo? So all the value we were talking about is still available, dude. This is crazy. I'm not used to them not moving things. And, of course, they logged me out. But you can see some new plays came up on better. DJ LeMahieu, over half of a single. All the books have that over favored. I guess there's some lineup news with Judge out. Maybe he moves up in the order. He's more likely to get more at bats, more likely to get a single. I don't know, some shit like that. These lines are always moving around due to, lineup changes, injury news, stuff like that. So maybe it's lineup driven. I don't know. What do we think about Game 3 of the NBA Finals, bro? What do we think, man? The Mavericks are favored, minus 120 favorites, which feels a little crazy, but I don't know, man. Home court advantage is a big thing. Minus 120 favorites. Best line on the Celtics is plus 112 on Pinnacle. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Should we do another better play, or should I call this live stream a day? What do we want to do? Although I want to get some diversity in these picks. I mean, you can see some value already showing up on, FanDuel, whatever. Tatum under 5.5 assists. Which feels, a little crazy to play. Tatum under 5.5 assists, but just given his game too. But anyways, how do people feel about Draisaitl over 2.5 shots on goal? I mean, dude. I'm shocked they haven't bumped anything. And I really do like the correlation on LeMahieu plus Torres over. Again, like in baseball, if one dude gets a single, if, taking overs for player on the same team, if the Yankees have a great hitting game, players are more likely to get more at bats. They're more likely to go over. So you get a little bit of correlation taking the players to go over. So pairing these, where the fuck is a single line? So it looks like it's gone now. Wow! Speak of the devil. So it looks like they already bumped that, but did they already bump Kirk in the Toronto game? So they still have Kirk available. They bumped the Yankees plays. So again, there's a lot of value, but we're kind of talking about the same shit we already talked about. Man, I'm fucking annoyed with Sleeper moving them. Just snorted 3 lines, ready for some more plays. That's awesome, bro. Congrats. Happy Monday. If you have something on Sleeper, you want to pair, I like this play, but on Sleeper, what makes fucking Sleeper annoying is you need a pair. So Seth Lugo under 5.5 hits allowed. Most of these books have this average price of minus 112. You're getting a 2.09x payout on Sleeper plus 109 odds, but anyways, man. How do we feel about the A's plus 2.5? I mean, this is on Rebet, which again, they had some problems initially. They seem to have worked it out. It's a nice book because it's legal basically everywhere. And we've actually had a pretty good run on it. So you can see it's legal in 47 states, which is fucking crazy. FanDuel's only legal in 14 states, 15 states, or something like that. So what we can do is we can go to the A's plus 2.5. And dude, I feel like they just don't limit. So if I try to hit this for $1,800, they're going to give it to me. As long as they don't, get rid of it. Seems pretty solid. I'm not hedging it, obviously, but you can see minus 170 here. Every other book has ripped towards the A's, has them around minus 200. Getting minus 170 on Rebet, it's like buying a stock at 170 when the rest of the market has it around $200. Seems pretty good. And again, no limits is fucking nice. So we got the A's plus 2.5, $1,700, $1,800. And this is on Rebet, which is, it's like a new competitor to Fliff. What was I talking about? So Underdog we're done with. Better, it seems like we already got in the value. Sleeper, we're on the A's. Rebet, we're on the A's. I mean, I guess that's all. I guess that's all there is to talk about. So I'll stream again maybe later, something like that. I don't know. There's some good value on Underdog stuff. We could do another prize pick slip. Fuck, dude. Lugo over 27.5 fantasy scores. So again, I couldn't find a pair on Sleeper, but honestly, I'm going to call it a day for now. If I see any more value or something, maybe I'll pop on a stream again, but, you know, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, have a great